Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to share real quick to Facebook and Twitter. I was actually getting worried here. I didn't know if it was going to work right because I see that YouTube actually changed some things. So it was a little difficult getting things started tonight. It was kind of weird. All right. Share to Facebook. Now I'll share to Twitter. One thing I want to talk about tonight, though, I'm out, but you guys, any of you that's watched my videos, you know that I'm always talking about Crooked Bend Outdoors and how they've got the really nice food plots. They're incredible. Right now I have so many sunflowers up, but what I want to mention is they just started their own line of seasonings, and I am big when I'm cooking. I love to try new seasonings and stuff. So I'm really big into that, and that is something I just seen that they just came out with is Crooked Bend seasonings. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I cannot wait to try it. Hey, brother, how's it going, man? Love you too. Thanks for hopping on, dude. Yep, it's hey, what's happening, Shane? Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun week, guys. I've got some cool stuff planned. Actually gonna be doing some traveling. Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a good week, man. Hey, Robbie, how you doing? I didn't get to read your message before I hopped on. I was too busy trying to get this thing going. But I seen you're going to do some lake trout fishing. I do have a video on here if you check that out. Hey, Tony, what's happening, brother? Today, I was actually out catching some trout. Good, man. I'm glad. I did some trout fishing today. So June, I don't think June's on here yet, but he'll be happy to hear that. Caught some nice brook trout. And I was using, Michael Teeter actually sent me some little lures in the mail, and I've never tried them. He sent me these little tiny, a little stick bait that could be used for like crappie or bluegill or something. And then he sent me a little rattle trap and a little crankbait. And I actually used the stick bait today and caught some big brook trout on it. It was a lot of fun. So that's going to be one of my upcoming videos. Also, coming out tomorrow, I have a mushroom video. I know a lot of you have been waiting for mushrooming. I got into a bunch now, so I've actually got a few mushroom videos coming up. What's happening, Conrad? How you doing, brother? Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Hi, Brooklyn. Hope you're doing good, Brooklyn. Yeah, it's going to be a fun week, though, guys. Hey, Rich, what's happening? Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, I've got mushroom episodes. I've been picking chanterelles, black trumpets, porcini mushrooms. I actually got my very first porcinis and ate them today. Very good. Very good. Hey, Art, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, rattle baits are cool, man. And that's what that little lure I used today, it was a stick bait and had some rattles in it. And I was shocked, man. Those brookies just smashed them. What's happening, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Scott, what's going on, man? But yeah, the porcini mushrooms, me and Robin went out yesterday. I took her out to kind of teach her some stuff, and we picked a bunch of mushrooms, and that was when we got the porcinis, and that was really good. Good, Art. I'm glad, man. Where you been? Hey, Parker. Yeah, I'll never forget you, man. I know who you are. How you doing, buddy? Oh, man, Superman birthday cake ice cream. That is good. Very nice. Superman ice cream's the best. Very cool. Bye, Frank. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, John. How you doing, man? I'm doing good, Parker. Thanks. Yeah, I look forward to the next time you're up here, man. Talk to your dad quite a bit on Facebook, and yeah, anytime, man. You guys get up here, I'd love to take you out. So, be a good time. Houghton Lake, okay. Oh man, next week. See, it's going to be a rough week because I'm going. I might be able to fit it in, but my gas money's so tight because I'm actually going to Manistee probably Thursday. That's a little over 3 hours for me. I might stay there though for a few days and do some fishing. Also, I'm going tomorrow to Ogama, so I'm definitely doing some traveling. I'm gonna be fishing some new lakes that you guys haven't seen on here before, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey Kim, what's happening, buddy? I'm doing good. I'm doing all right, man. It's been a rough week, but I'm hanging in there. Oh, you're up at the cabin now. Okay. Hopefully you guys are getting some fishing in, man. Hey Carl, how you doing, buddy? I hope the weather's nice over there. It's been super hot over here. I am sick of it. Oh, and when I was trout fishing today, it was killing me. I was sweating, man, and then of course, this time of year, you've got all the itch weeds and different stuff up. I got so itchy, I had to jump in the water and wash myself off. It was bad. 4 more inches. uh, nope, not yet, Bob, but that's on my list. That'll be pretty soon. Actually, I'm heading to Manistee for crappies. I'm going to be shooting a big crappie video over there and getting a lot of big crappies. So it's going to be a fun time. And while I'm over there, I might do some trout fishing. And I don't know. We're going to see. I was talking with Robin. She might watch the farm she said she will watch the farm for me. So I don't know. I just got to. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that don't sound any good, Carl. That's how it is here, man. It's, like Robin just moving back from Florida. A lot of people I've talked to that move up here, they say how bad the heat is. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Our heat is just a lot different. We got all that humidity and it's pretty ridiculous. Oh, thanks, Bob. Yeah, I'm really hoping, man. I'm pretty sure I don't want to wreck it, but if things go right, we're going to have a great week, catch a lot of fish. So it's going to be a good time. All right, yeah, tell your dad I said, hey, man. Oh, no. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Rick. You'll be in my prayers, buddy. Yeah, I hope everything goes good for you. That's never a good time. Yeah, 3 months though. At least you're getting it done now. I mean, this is actually a good time of year, I guess, to be getting that kind of thing done because you'll be, hopefully ready to rock and roll again around deer season and, ice fishing, hopefully. So, yeah, I hear you, Art. Yeah, I am in the same boat, buddy. I am so sick of it. Actually, yeah, 60s. If we had 60s right now, I'd be comfortable. I hate it. I cannot sleep. I love Ruby to death, man, but she can't. If she can't sleep, I can't sleep, man. She'll be jumping on and off the bed, and it just makes it miserable for sleep. But hey, how's it going, Charlie? Yeah, they'll be coming in soon, man. They won't be far off. Yeah, yep, I'll be crappie fishing. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out with my buddy, and he's been doing pretty good. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be a different kind of. We're gonna be using some stuff I've never done before too. So yeah, it should be a fun time. But yeah, it's on the salmon's on my menu too this year. I'll be heading that way again for some salmon. So I got a lot of like I said, guys. Whenever I mention it in my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out. I mean it. I'm going all in this year. I'm trying to go as far as I can, travel wise. I've been turning into pop bottles and cans and stuff, and any change I can scrounge up just to travel. So I'm trying to get everywhere, guys. You're welcome, Rick. I really hope things go good, man. I do. I've been there. When I got my back surgery, I was so bummed because that killed me for a while. I mean, I ended up deer hunting when I wasn't supposed to, and actually made things worse. So yeah, I recommend doing whatever the doctor tells you to do, man, even if it sucks. Oh yeah, fall trapping's gonna be good too. Yeah, I hear you, Tony. Yeah, that's a nice time of year. It's comfortable. I'm ready for. I don't even care if my waders leak, man. I'm ready to get wet. I don't. Yeah, it felt good jumping in the river today. It was comfortable in there, but once I had to get out and go through the itch weeds and stuff, it was miserable. I did jump a big buck today, though. That was pretty cool. Heck, I ain't got no money to put aside, brother. I just got to scrounge, but I'll do whatever it takes to come up with the money when it comes to that time. You just let me know when, Mike, and I'll make a trip for it for sure. I've still got backup plans. I've actually been thinking about going live on Facebook and maybe auctioning off some of my best, metal detecting finds, because I have a lot of really cool stuff that people probably want. So maybe I'll auction my stuff. I really don't want to get rid of my stuff, but if it comes to getting gas to continue doing this, I'll do it. Ah, cool, man. Hey, Matt. Yeah, cool. Oh no, that's not good, Conrad. Yeah, I haven't tried mine on, but I know I'm losing weight, man. I've been drinking, even though this Marathon Cup, it's actually like some sugar-free Kool-Aid stuff that I'm drinking, and I've been drinking like nothing but sugar-free stuff lately, and yeah, really taking my, everything seriously, trying to lose weight. So oh, Rich is actually married. If you're talking about the same Rich, his wife's actually really nice. Her name's Sandy. Oh, I get it now. I got to find a rich girlfriend. I got you, Robbie. Yeah, you're right on that. The chicharrones. Yeah, this week, guys, on the agenda, like I said, I'm heading to Manistee, probably Thursday. And then I'm heading to Ogama. Tomorrow, me and Rich are heading to Ogama. We're going to fish Londo Lake, which I've never done a video on, but it's one of my favorites. I haven't fished it in years, but there are some really big largemouth in that lake. So we'll be doing like a bass video there. We might double it up. We might just fish there most of the day and then head to Round Lake in the Sand Lake area, which is one of my favorite panfish lakes, hand down. Big panfish. I'm talking huge pumpkin seeds, lots of crappie. I've caught, I got a 12-inch crappie one year on my fly rod out of there. I mean, there's some really nice fish in there. Mid-September through late October. Okay. Yeah, I'm flexible too, man. We'll just have to pick a day and I will scrounge the money for that day and make a trip. That's all I got to do, man. And I'm just hoping and praying that this channel takes off sometime, to where it's covering the gas. That's all I care about. Hopefully one day. Yeah, well, as far as that goes, guys, I'm back on the single level. That girl is gone. So just like normal, I got no girl. No, I don't, Parker. I used to, and believe me, I own a lot of video games. I mean, I prefer, no matter what, I prefer to be outside. But I have a PS4. I have an Xbox 360. I used to play like especially after I had my back surgery, I wasn't able to get out. At least I wasn't supposed to. So I was playing video games. But I'd rather get out. And actually, to be totally honest with you, buddy, as busy as I am on my YouTube channel, I don't have time, man. I really don't. I would love to turn that on. I have a whole bunch of brand new games that I have never even opened to play. And it's because I'm just too busy. I'm way too busy. It's just, just I got a lot of time into this. I'm always making videos, editing videos. I just don't have time. Oh, there you go, Jason. What kind of turtle? Yeah, you did say that, Robbie. I like that. I thought that made my day. I'm always happy to hear that. I don't hear it very often. Yeah, that's true, Bob. Actually, that's why I collect them. I collect them more than anything. I've still got all my old. Actually, I've still got PlayStation games and some Nintendo games. I collect them. So I mean, one day. Yeah, Xbox One's cool. I never got into it because I know you needed internet, and for the longest time I didn't have internet here. And once I did get internet, I just ended up getting the PS4. And it's funny because I was always an Xbox guy, but I really like PlayStation now. It's pretty cool. Does she have money? Oh Lord. Hey, that's good. She's getting into fishing. That's always good. Yep. Have to meet her one day. The painter, Michelangelo. That's cool. I do actually. Yep. I used to play Fortnite. I haven't played in a long time. I actually tried to. I did turn Fortnite on. I don't know, a couple weeks back, but I was kind of mad. It changed a lot. I couldn't understand it. I was playing it last year, and it's like not even close to the same. But yeah, I'm just too busy in the outdoors. I've got for this week coming up. I've already got 2 videos set. I am loving this, guys, because I am able to. I've been able to get enough video footage lately to just keep pushing videos and getting them out there. Like I said, tomorrow you've got a mushrooming video coming up. Thursday, you've got a video coming where I catch a northern water snake, which is really cool, and I show it off to some people. And then I also catch 2 really big smallmouth bass. And then I've got a trout video that I'm working on that'll be on next Monday. And then I've got another mushroom video coming. Basically I'm working full time too, man. Even though it doesn't seem like it, some people are telling me, oh, I wish I could fish as much as you. No, you really don't. Like, a lot of people say that, but when it comes down to it, it's actually not as fun when you make it into a job. It's really not, but I wouldn't want any other life. Conrad, you dog, you. No, I can't play games when I'm on live, man. Can't do that. Yeah, I tried, Jason. How's it going, buddy? I tried not that long ago, and it was, I don't know, things changed. I didn't like it anymore. Oh, yeah, thanks for that, Robin. I put a link today in the description. Like I said, guys, I've got from now on, instead of becoming a fan, I prefer if everybody would just join on Patreon, because YouTube takes 60% of any of my donations. So I get nothing. So yeah, if you guys can donate to Patreon, that would be awesome, because yeah, they take all my money. Yeah, that's I'm trying, Bob. I am. I mean, that's my life. So I like the new Neds, man. I have to feel them though. I gotta use them. I need those things, man. I could be using them. I did, Nate. Actually, I was talking about that last week. I was a little bummed about it. I'm not going to get into it on here, but I mean, the kid didn't seem very enthused, because you could tell that he didn't fish very much. Hopefully, at least now that's going to, get him into fishing more, because he didn't even have his license yet. And I don't know. That's just a thing, but the Ned rigs, dude, all I do, you put them on the Ned head jig. It's a special jig that has instead of a barb, it has a little piece of metal that comes out like a hook, and it actually grabs the plastic so that it can't slide off. It holds the plastic. But basically all I do with the Neds is I'm throwing at structure. I'm letting that thing swing all the way down to the bottom. I try to keep the line tight, because usually they smack it on the way down. But when that thing hits the bottom, I just let it sit there for a split second, and then I start slowly reeling it. And then every now and then I'll bounce it. But most of the time it's just slowly reeling and letting it kind of go over the rocks and stuff. Because at least, I don't know how yours are going to be. Like I said, we got to try these out. But with the regular Ned, the Z-Man Ned rig, they've got that floating in them. So when you're bouncing the rocks and stuff, they'll stand up. The jig will dip down when they hit a rock, but then the plastic will stand back up. Really, I mean, that just makes the fish go crazy. So, hey, Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm trying my best, dude. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm planning a lot of things this year, and I'm self-made, and I'm trying to do everything I can with little I got. But I've got some exciting things coming, so it's going to be a good time. No, I haven't. Never fished Holloway. Nope. I had it planned to fish it, but I haven't fished it yet. That's on my list, though. Yeah, I'll have to check them out, man. I will. I'm real picky about plastic, but I have faith in Conrad. He makes some good stuff. Oh, I can't play games when I'm live. I can't talk and play a game. And well, plus as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna have to wake up at I think 5 in the morning to get over to the lake in time. So I am gonna be going to bed like ASAP. So yeah, Jason. Yeah. Kind of it was kind of a hit for a lot of the hardcore fishermen that are out there all the time. And this kid, he was out in a charter boat. The charter captain, for anybody that's been in a charter boat, charter captain sets the hook, hands the rod to the guy. So it's I don't know, it's not the same, but whatever, he got it. So hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for reminding me. It does, believe it or not, it actually helps, guys, as silly as it seems. Also, I'm just going to throw this out there. I need to start throwing it out more, doing whatever. Let them play through if you can, because the only way I get paid is by view time. So if, let's say, you're only watching the first 3 minutes of the video and then you stop it, that actually goes against me. Like, they keep track of how little is watched of a video, and that actually makes it worse. So if you can, like, if you ain't got nothing going on, I mean, I usually just leave certain channels rolling all the time on the TV just to help other people out. But heck yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's not the same, Jason. That's for sure. I mean, there was no skill needed for the kid to catch that fish. That's for sure. Um, I don't know. There's a lot. I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to anger anybody. Like, I'm done about the salmon. Congrats, kid. That's what you get out of me, though. Uh, yeah, Holloway I want to try because I've been told it's great for catfish and I mean all different species. I really want to get down there. Second meet and greet, I'm actually going to plan it next year for like May, because I want it to be cooler. I don't like this hot weather. May is usually a decent time of year where it's not, usually it's a little drier than April or March or, June. So I don't know. I think May is going to be a good time. Try and plan it around mid-May. Yeah, that'll be nice, Robbie. I think you guys would have fun there. Oh yeah, there's tournaments, Conrad. I'm doing a ice fishing tournament. Will be probably the next one. I don't think I'm gonna have a fall tournament because there's just too much going on here soon. I mean, just a couple weeks away from goose and duck opener or teal and goose, and then not far after that is bow season and trapping season. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Small game. Yeah, bring on the ice. Yeah, darn right, Dennis. I am ready. Yeah, that's the fish finder. It all depends though, because the fish finder only shows you what's under the boat. So you still gotta, especially if you're on thousands of acres on a lake, you still gotta find, and I truly believe they say that 90% of the fish are in like 30% of the water. That that's true. I have been on some big lakes, and usually you have to go all over the place and you won't mark a single fish till you get in this little area. It's really crazy. Yeah, what's that, Parker? I'm always open for questions. Sunday. Are you talking about the meet and greet, Greg? Oh yeah, the muskrat huts are cool. I always love seeing those. Yeah, that's very neat. I love that, Terry. Thank you very much, man. I'm gonna have to do that too. I gotta start freezing up all my ice cubes and chucking them. That's great. Gotta get a quick start on it anyway. Oh, there you go, Jason. That'll be nice. I was supposed to be out muskie fishing today, actually, and I was just planning on going live with you guys while I was out. But the guy I was going with, something happened with his vehicle. I guess I don't know what's going on, but yep, not going. So yeah, the meet and greet we could probably plan a Sunday. Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, that'll help for sure. Yeah, because I've got. Oh, I mean, I'm trying to build up because I only, I get paid on that. I think it's the first of each month or something is when I can take the money out of Patreon, but they don't take nearly as much. They only take like a couple percent out instead of 60%, which it was stupid. I was because for some people I was only asking for I think $2 or something like that, and I was only getting change out of it. It's like, oh my gosh, like that YouTube really mess you up. 10. Oh, very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, I'm this week's going to be fun. Tomorrow, like I said, guys, I'm really hoping to get into some big largemouth bass. I'll be weighing them and stuff if they're big enough. I did a tournament out there on Londo Lake probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. It's been a long time, but it was an ice fishing tournament. And it was an ice fishing tournament, and we caught almost 100 pike in one day, and this is no joke. I had it all written down. Not a single one was legal. The biggest was like 23 and a half that won the tournament, but it was a blast. We were chasing flags all day long. In between pike, we'd get these big largemouths. So that in the morning, I think we're going to be heading out for some big largemouth, and then we might break it up and go for some panfish later on. But yeah, the bed and breakfast, I like that. Hey, man, if I could fix my house up, I'm cool with that. I like Power Pro, Jason. That's my favorite. Yep. I love that Power Pro line, especially because it's, as far as I know, they are the thinnest, for poundage. I think right now I'm using 20 pound and it's the same diameter as 8. I just love that. That's cool. And it casts great. I love Power Pro. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Hey, there you go. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yep. Yeah, Power Pro is great. I've been using it for years. Actually this year was the first year I've bought any in years, but when I was younger, I bought a lot of it. Cool. Congratulations. That's not bad. Heck yeah. Yeah, I know the perch fishing gets pretty good on Hubbard here soon. It won't be long. Spider wire original. Yeah, I used spider wire when I was younger. It's been a long time though. Yeah, I think that'd be a good call, Jason. Especially for salmon, I think that'd be great. Yeah, because it's a really good line, casts super smooth. I can throw mine a long ways. Like whenever you see my videos of me using the braided, that's all Power Pro. I love that stuff, and it lasts forever. So it's a good line. Yep. And I mean, me and Rich will be floating the Asable River with the Ned rigs, and we get snagged millions of times, and I'll never lose one, man. The hook might bend, and then I'll just bend the hook back. It's great. Yeah, that's what I thought. Power Pro. Yeah, that's cool. See, I like that. I like that because to me, thinner. I try to use the thinnest monofilament too that I can get away with when I'm fishing anything. I'm not one. My dad used to be one to put like 20 pound on his line, And then he'd complain when he'd throw out and get a bird's nest or all these loops. And I'd be like, Dad, it's the memory, you know, the bigger the line and, you know, cheaper the line, especially, you're going to have all these loops and junk. Yeah, I prefer like 8-pound test is pretty much all I use on all my rods except for braid. The braid I got 20, but it's the same diameter as 8. So. Yeah, I'd watch your video, Parker. Yeah. Would it be you playing football or is it a game? See, I don't know. I'm not big into sports. I never have been. I liked baseball when I was in school, hockey when I was in college. Yeah, that's what it was, Greg. That's what happens. If it's wound on too tight, man, yeah, you don't want to do that because, yep, it'll be hard. But the good thing is you can always, what I do is I'll tie it to like a tree, walk it out as far as you can, even all the way to the end if you want, and then reel it back real, you know, so it's not tight. You can fix it pretty easy that way. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, that'd be real nice. I can definitely come visit. Heck yeah. Oh, that's great, Scott. Yeah. That's what I like about it. You know, you're paying a lot of money. It's like 20 something bucks a sport. Oh, you playing football? Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, just send me the videos or have your dad send them to me. And I'll watch them. You gotta spit on it. Yeah, Power Pro. I mean, when I was younger, I did try the spider wire, and I had some issues with it. I do prefer, you know, since I started using Power Pro, it's definitely my favorite. But I've done it before where I've just cranked it on there too with too much pressure. But yeah, just walk it out, reel it back on loose, and you'll be shocked. That stuff will cast so smooth because it's pretty much. It's almost most of it's like waxed, you know. It's made to whip. That stuff is made to go. So. Oh, that'd be cool, buddy. I'd be down for that. I want to see a bear. I don't care. I don't care about hunting. I would love to see one. You know, I've actually got calls, bear calls and stuff. I've thought about going out and just trying to call one in to get a picture of or video. Yeah, yep, you got that right, Scott. Yep, every now and then you might have to do that, or yeah, if the pike and stuff are getting you down in the rocks, especially rocks, if it gets rubbed on, you can always see, especially on the braid, you'll see where it gets frayed up, and you just cut those pieces out. And it's not a big deal, but yeah, it works great. Okay, yeah, I haven't used Fireline. I think I did that one time, but yeah, I don't know. I just stick to Power Pro. That's my favorite. So yeah, if you guys haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's, you know, the bad part about braid that you got to remember is it sticks out like a sore thumb in the water. It's definitely not clear. It looks like rope. So you know, if you're fishing a super clear lake where the fish are really, you know, skittish, and you got to be, you know, super, uh, yeah, finesse with them and stuff like that. You really don't want to fish braid. You want to fish something very clear line, light monofilament, fluorocarbon, stuff like that. But the braid you can get away with in like dirty water. I think it works great on the Asable, mostly because or any river really, because you're fishing such fast water. The fish don't have time to really look at the line. They're just reaction biting. So more often than not, it doesn't bother the fish. Yeah, I mean, mono's great. I love mono for everything else. You know, even on my tip ups, I prefer to use mono if I can, because I just don't. I don't know. I think I get more catch rate and stuff, you know, without the braid, especially on pickier fish. But I don't know. Braid is really good if you're fishing in places with snags, a lot of snags, and rocks and anything that could usually just cut your line. Steel polymer for coho. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. I've been I went up to Chris Mart 2 days in a row. I was driving them crazy up there because I turned in, what was it, 70 something dollars worth of cans and bottles. Oh Lord, I was up there so long, and I kept jamming up their machines. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Sometimes you just need the money for gas and stuff. Oh yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, well, it'll chew up. It can chew through the eyes. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scott. Yep. But like I said, the Asable River, I've had such great success with the braid. There's definitely no problems in there. You for sure don't need a leader in there. It's actually really great. I want to do another float trip there. I know I've done a few this year on here for videos, and I try not to overdo it because I don't ever want to fish the same places. I like fishing all around, but I need to do a complete float from Foot Dam all the way down to the mouth, because I can guarantee you guys I could catch 100 smallmouths or more on one trip. It's pretty unbelievable down through there. And there's some big fish. The other day, that video I got coming up where I catch the snake, the water snake, I actually catch a 17-inch and a 19-inch smallmouth. What's up, Greg? What's the question, buddy? I actually got a question for everybody too. I was thinking of an idea for a little bit of a tournament the other day. Not a fishing tournament either. It's gonna be something a little different. Yeah, I do too. Yep, that'd be nice. But I'm actually thinking about doing because I've had friends that's done it before, but I'm thinking about doing a squirrel tournament. And it's kind of neat, how these things work. You pretty much do, I would give a point system. Let's say I could do 5 points for fox squirrel, 3 points for a gray squirrel, 2 points for a black squirrel, a point for a red squirrel, something like that. Just wanted to see if anybody would be interested in doing a squirrel tournament. I could even try and get a squirrel trophy. I thought that'd be kind of cool. You'd have to follow, again, though, all guidelines, all state rules, even if it's wherever you're at, even some of the other states. Michigan, we're allowed 5. I don't know what you're allowed in other states, but you would only be allowed your 5. Please do not poach. Also, if you're gonna go out and kill the squirrels for the tournament, eat them. Don't do the tournament if you're not gonna eat the squirrels. But that is something I've been thinking of. I thought it'd be a lot of fun as if I did a squirrel tournament. So anybody that wants to join, let me know. I would like to make sure I've got at least 10 people that want to get in on this, so I can make it worth it. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. I want to, Brian. Trust me. I know that lake really good too. The only problem is, especially right now, I want to wait till school starts, I think, because, right now with all the city people up here and stuff, that lake, I'm sure gets super packed with people. The boaters are ridiculous out there. So if I can get out there, in a couple more weeks when school's already going and people ain't up, at least midweek, I do love that lake. Great for walleye, great for crappie, catfish. I've caught all kinds of stuff out of Long Lake. That'd be fun. Good, Conrad. You're in then. Awesome. So we got Conrad and Jason. Sounds good to me. Kalamazoo River. That'd be fun. I haven't fished that one. Yes, actually, that is actually illegal. Yeah, you cannot sell fish. Anything you catch, you cannot sell. You cannot sell even your legally taken game. You cannot sell that. You can give some away. Yeah, that's fine. But as far as selling some, you cannot. That is big time illegal. Yeah, Burt and Mullet Lake are cool. Yep. I don't know. I've never ice fished mullet, but Burt I like. Oh, Little Long Lake, yeah, over by yeah, you're talking about the one by Harwood. Is that where you're talking? I know there's a little long over by Harwood. I do like that little lake too. Sweet, Greg's in. All right. Hey, sounds good, Carl. Maybe you can get in too then. Sounds like we got us a squirrel tournament, guys. I'll have to get this going. I'll have to research. I don't know when everybody's season's open. Ours open up September 15th is our season, but oh, Kent County. Okay. Huh, no kidding. I guess I never knew that one existed, Brian. I don't think I ever seen that one. You are talking Long Lake over in Hale, right? Yeah, see, the cool thing is the reason I said red squirrel. Okay, yeah, I didn't know there was a little one over there. I'll have to check that out. Red squirrels, you're actually allowed unlimited in Michigan. So even though they will only be worth a point, it's worthwhile. You could probably stack up on the red squirrels, and that'll help you. That way, even though we're only allowed 5 squirrels in Michigan, you can continue with your red squirrels and bump up your points. So there's a way to get a lot of points. Well, I'll tell you, Mike. Unless you're talking, and guys, for those of you that didn't know it, they actually castrate other squirrels. They're very territorial. Even though they're small, they're not much bigger than a chipmunk, and they're cute, but they're mean. They will actually attack even the big fox squirrels. All the squirrels are afraid of red squirrels. Those red squirrels will attack them, and they go straight for the nuts. They try to eat them. I mean, they will castrate a squirrel like that. They kill baby birds. They're just bad. Red squirrels in general, if you see them, shoot them. They might be small, but you know what? They're good eating too. They got meat. They don't have very much meat, but they're tender. Yeah, fox squirrels. Those are the big. Yeah, those are the big good ones there. Yeah, all of them too. Because for those of you that's hunted squirrels, usually if the fox squirrel has the chance, he's going to run on the ground rather than go up a tree. And I'll tell you, it's a lot harder to get them when they're running on the ground, going over limbs. And the fox squirrels are crazy, man. Yeah, that's true, Jason. Yeah, I know we all have a lot of squirrels, so it will definitely make for a fun tournament. I've been thinking about it, Brian. I don't want to I know there's some people that would get butthurt about that, but I might have to do it because they are good. Oh, that's all right, Conrad. I'm sure you got some spots around down there somewhere with a bunch of squirrels. Yeah, they sure do, Scott. Actually, I do the nuisance animal control work. They are probably my main call for things in an attic is usually red squirrels. They chew the wiring, they tear up your insulation. I mean, yeah, usually if somebody says, "Oh, I'm hearing something in the attic," I think it's a coon or something. It's usually a red squirrel. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, sending the tails and stuff in. I mean, some people do that for MEPS. Yeah, that's what I was saying though. Red squirrels, they'll be like a point. So you can get yeah, you could just keep piling them up, man. Oh, there you go, Greg. Yeah. No, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, oh, nice. Yeah, basically that's why I still love to squirrel hunt because for the most part, I don't know about everybody else, but we pretty much all cut our teeth on squirrel hunting. As far as our hunting lives go, most of us started with squirrels. So we've all got great memories with that. And personally, I like to keep doing it because it just, every time I'm out, it reminds me of all the memories I had squirrel hunting as a kid. So the squirrel tournament, Jason, would be you're obviously only allowed your 5 squirrels. So you would, just like before, you'd have to send me a picture with a keyword in the picture of each squirrel, especially preferably laid out all together when you're done, so that I could know. But so that way nobody cheats. But you'd get a point system. You get like 5 points for red squirrel, 3 points for gray squirrel, 2 points for black squirrel, and maybe 1 point for reds. something like that. I don't know yet. I'm coming up with the rules as I go, but I think it'd be fun. Oh, gee. You can't get the flying squirrels won't count. You can't kill those. Yeah, those are protected. Oh no. That's tough, Ryan. Darn, man. That's a big one. Yeah, I've that's my biggest is like 10 and a half. I've yet to, they bumped that master angler way up and I can't get that. Oh yeah, red squirrels are definitely that bad, Ryan. That's why they have always been on our list for they're considered a nuisance animal and you can hunt them all year round. I could actually go out squirrel hunting right now if I wanted and I can shoot all the red squirrels I want all day long. They take over places. That's what they do. If they find a bird nest, they'll raid it. They'll throw all the eggs on the ground. They'll kill the babies. I mean, red squirrels are bad. They're really bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that, Art. It's tough. I could never come up with enough for. I could never come up. All right, sounds good, Greg. Yeah, mine are just laying around. Thor's sleeping on the couch. Ruby's in the bed. Maggie's on her chair. But yeah, sounds good though. We'll definitely do a squirrel tournament, and I'll just, like I said, I'll have to research. I'll find out when everybody's season's open for different states. Ours is September 15th, so technically I could start it around mid-September, but I want to make sure everybody's able to go. At least everybody. I mean, I could start it. I think most of you guys are in Michigan, except Carl. I have to check on Carl's season opener. Not sure in Maine when that starts. Oh yeah, they're good at that, Ryan. I've actually got a funny video. I think it's one of my shorts actually, but I was up in my tree stand a few years ago and one of them climbed right up the back of me and I could hear it. And I don't move. It's funny. I'm really good at not moving, but I'm not moving or nothing. And I waited. He got up and he came, I don't know, maybe a foot above my head. And I heard him come around the tree and he was looking at me. And I just could tell. I knew he was looking at me. So I looked up and we looked at each other in the face. And then he started screaming. It was so funny. And then he ran up the tree. They cracked me up, man. But yeah, I shoot him when I can. Oh, that's cool, man. I actually tried that. I had a wiener dog, and I'll tell you, he wasn't, he could never do too good with the squirrels. He got too fat, really. He was a fat little weenie, but he was a good boy. But man, I'll tell you, on chipmunks, so we had a dachshund and a miniature dachshund. The two of them, they could, they would get a chipmunk stuck in a tube or something. They were really good at penning up chipmunks. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Yeah, the squirrel nest, you never know where those are at. I actually got a call last year or 2 years ago. I thought it was probably a squirrel, but it ended up being a merganser in a fireplace. That was something I never expected, and I still don't understand. The duck must have tried to land up top of the chimney, which is weird. Diver ducks, they don't try to land on land normally, but yeah, this merganser was down in a chimney. I wish I was doing my channel when that happened. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's mom, well, see, growing up, my dad, I try not to talk bad about him. He was a really good man, but he didn't know as much as he made out to be. Like he'd make up some stuff, like he said that there was pine squirrels and there was red squirrels. Well, they're the same thing. They are that I know they are the same thing. He used to tell me the pine squirrels were protected and the red squirrels, even though the pine squirrels are cute, you can't shoot them. No, they're not. They're the same thing, and they might be cute, but they're really mean. So you got to shoot them. Yeah, it's crazy, Scott. I knew that. Yeah, and it's because they are able to get down in the badger holes and everything. But it's ridiculous to think of because I know I personally, I'll grab just about anything, but I would never mess with a badger. Yeah, yep, for sure. Yeah, wiener dogs are great. They're one of my favorites, man. Hands down. That was well, Thor, dog that you guys have seen before. He's a Chiweenie. He's actually a wiener dog in Chihuahua. So you had a wood duck in your chimney? I mean, it's a little more, I could actually see that because they'll get up in trees and stuff, but I don't know, man. The merganser thing just kind of blew me away. I'll probably never understand that. Mountain mountain feist dogs. I don't think I've heard of those. Yes, Sport did. We had a whole. All right, that's a good story, Robin. My mom made this whole ham, and I think it was for Easter or something. It was pretty gross, to be honest, because she made this ham. She put it in the fridge. Well, the fridge didn't have the greatest seal on it, and Thor or Sport knew this. His name was Sport, my old wiener dog, big fat wiener dog. Whole ham somehow jumped back up into bed with it. Wiener dogs ain't that big, and he got a whole ham up into my bed. I woke up the next morning, and all I could feel was all this greasiness, and like I thought maybe my dog died and like melted. I'm like, what in the hell? And there was a bone. I mean, it was just very strange. And it was a ham. There was a ham, and Sport had eaten all of it. It was just a bone left with. They were so mad, but I mean, now we look and just laugh because it was crazy. It was crazy. But I thought my dog had died there, and that's what all that greasiness and stuff. It was nasty to wake up with a ham bone and just like he ate it all right in the bed. That bed was ruined. 2 hours north. Tip of the mitten. Oh, are you talking about for the rock bass? Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, it was funny, Bob. We never let it down. My dad used to call him Hambone, and I mean, he was a crazy dog, man, but he got fat. He was just a big fat weenie dog. He was a good boy though. I'd take him out hunting, and he would try to freak me out, and he knew what he was doing. I was always afraid of losing him out in the woods, and we'd be walking, and he would run out in the bushes somewhere, and I'd be just walking down the 2-track and not trying to find him and stuff, and all of a sudden he would jump out and bark at me from a bush or something, and he knew what he was doing. He was a good boy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look them up. I never heard of them. Never heard of them. Treeing feist, huh? Yeah, ham grease. It was nasty, John. It was nasty. All over me, man. Yeah, and I had to go to school that day. That's the worst part about it. I woke up and I'm covered in this stuff. I got to go to school, and I had a story for all my friends, man. It was pretty weird. Yeah, had to take a quick shower and everything, and yeah, dog was happy as could be though. He was a little sick though. He was puking up ham for days, man. It was bad. Yeah, he was a good boy. Yeah, he actually lived to be 19. He was the oldest dog I've had so far, and he was, he was an old gray weenie dog, and he probably would have lived a little longer. But one day he tried jumping off the chair, and he slipped and fell, and he ended up like paralyzing his back and stuff. So I had to have him put down, and that was bad. That was hard because he was my first dog, mainly my first dog. I had him from when I was like 14 and for most of my life. So he was a happy dog, man. He got himself a whole ham, and I'll tell you, after that, my dad fixed that fridge too. There was no getting that thing open again. Yeah, Sport knew the trick. Yeah, I'm sure he tried some more, but it was crazy. Oh yeah, 19 years. It was a happy life, man. It was a happy life. Yeah, he had a good life. I used to take him hunting, and then when I was a kid, I'd ride my bicycle, and I'd hook the leash to my handlebars, and he'd just run me down the road, man. He'd run as fast as his little legs would go, and he'd drag my bike, and Yeah, he's such a good little boy. I'm surprised Rich didn't get on here tonight. He might be trying to go to bed early though, because I told him, asked if he could be here at 6 o'clock, and that means he's gonna have to get up at like 4:30, 5 to get over here. Oh, geez, Charlie. No, I haven't, buddy. Hey, at least you know the grill's gonna be warmed up. Hopefully, it's not charcoal all burned up and stuff. Oh boy, that's not good though. Yeah, Ruby's doing good. No, I haven't taken her out lately. I want to, but it's tough because she, ever since that accident with the truck where the back window smashed out, she's afraid of loud noises. So anything around boats, like if another boat comes flying by and stuff, it scares her. She ducks down. Yeah, it's really sad. She's put her on a leash. She might just be able to hang out on the ice with me. Hey, Jake, how you doing, buddy? Happy you made it too, man. Hey, that's a good age too, Ted. That's yeah, it's great, man. I wish they could. They really, they keep working on junk for us humans. They need to come up with something that makes animals live a lot longer. That would be excellent. Oh, well, that makes sense, James. I do know the cur. I used to have a mountain cur, which is probably the same thing then, because I didn't know that. But yeah, I had a cur. Yeah. Oh, geez. Oh, did the wife remind you, or did you figure that one out on your own? That's tough, man. Oh, geez. I turned something on the stove, I guess. Don't want the fire alarms and stuff going off. Yeah, I'm really looking forward, though, to heading down to SD this week, guys. My buddy, he got two 14-inch crappies the other day. They've been averaging above 10. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, really looking forward to it. And then, like I said, I might end up staying down there for a couple days even, and might fish a few different types of fish, maybe do some trout fishing. That's awesome, Charlie. Oh, mountain curs are different. Okay. Yeah, I'd be down, John. I love casting them, man. I'm good at that. Yep, you tell me when and where, and I'm down. Yeah, those are good dogs, Ted, definitely. Yeah, I like them. My neighbors used to have those dogs. Ruby's my favorite dog. Sorry, Thor. You're a good boy, too, little man. You want to come over and get in the spotlight? Come on. He's small, so you can't see him very good. And he ain't got front teeth, so his tongue's always sticking out. But, yeah, he's a Chiweenie. He's an old boy. I don't even know. Nobody knows how old he is. He's really old, though. Yeah, that is a good average. I mean, honestly, though, Jason, it's when you find the right lakes, that should be the average, And normally, I wouldn't even keep a crappie unless it's 10 and up. I mean, that's how it should be. Crappies, they get big. I've caught lower landings on the Asable River. It's been years ago, but I got 15 and 16-inch crappies out of there. Those were the biggest of my life. I've never gotten close to them since, but yeah, they're around. You just gotta, once you learn a lake, I mean, you got to get out, fish different lakes, and learn them. But you'll find the places. I mean, even that round lake that I want to hit tomorrow, they average 10, 12 inches out there. So, hey, that sounds good to me, John. I'm down. German short hair, yeah, those are cool. I like all dogs, man. I'm one of them weird guys that I'm surprised I ain't got shot yet. But when I see people at the store, like if they leave their dogs in the car with the window down, I'll run up to the window and start playing with the random dogs. I'm always doing that. If I see a dog, I got to play with it. Hey, Todd, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good, man. I'm doing all right. Been kind of a tough week for me, but I'm getting by. Been doing a lot of mushroom hunting and caught some big smallies this week. trout fishing today. Got some big brook trout. Actually, both I ate 2 brook trout for dinner that were both over 11 inches. They were both 11 and a halves. So that was a good dinner. And then I ate them with porcini mushrooms, which I'd never had. I've been picking porcinis and chanterelles, black trumpets. Chicken of the woods are up right now. Hen of the woods. I seen the shrimp of the woods the other day. There's a lot of stuff coming up right now. Yeah, Lake Huron's got some really nice smallmouth. I haven't fished it. I really want to get a bigger boat. You know, I just don't feel safe anymore. That last time I was out there, it got pretty dangerous. But shad wrap. If it was one of my casting videos, Ted, it was probably either an X wrap or a rip and wrap. And I don't think I've done any videos with them, but yeah, it was probably an X wrap. I've done really good on the X wraps. Yeah, I hear you, Bob. That's how I am too, man. Yep, probably the X wraps. Oh yeah, they were good. Yeah, they were excellent, John. Well, like I said though, Robin, only problem is we got to get a trolling motor mounted on that boat because you can't. I mean, there's no way to. It's only got a big motor on it, Jason. There's no way to slow, like, you know, especially for bass fishing. You're going to be cruising over the rocks and stuff and casting, and we got to rig some kind of trolling motor up on there, or at least get another smaller motor to put on to go slower. But I think you need a trolling motor. That would be your best bet for that boat. Because with the big motor it's got on there now, there's nothing you can really do with it except race around. That's all that boat motor could do. Yeah, I've actually always wanted to do charters. Always wanted to do charters, but it costs so much, man. It's $1,000 just for your launch fees, state launch fees every single year. You have to have your special insurance to cover everybody that gets on your boat. I mean, there's a lot of money into that. Yeah, but there's no way. If you've seen this boat, Art, there's no way to. It sits too high. The transom's big. There's no way to hook up to it. There's just not. I mean, it's a beautiful boat, but it's just not made up for. There's no way to mount something like that. Yeah, that is. Yeah, you got it, John. That's the way to go. They came out with that, and I'll tell you, that is a game changer. I would love to get that because especially this year, I've been having such a hard time. Seems like every time I get on the fish, the freaking wind picks up, and I'm just having a hard time. But yeah, that spot lock is something else. Let's see. House on a little river. Talk to people in boats going by you. Had a friend with you. Oh yeah. No, it wasn't a river, Ted. It was actually Van Etten Lake. I was in it. It's a channel. It does look like a river, and there's a dam right there, but it's actually the end of Van Etten Lake. And there was people in a boat going by that I said hey to, and I think it was Rich was down there with me. But yeah, that was just that day I was using the rip and wrap. That day I was using the rip and wrap. But I'm usually down there using the X wrap. I do good on both, man. X wraps and rip and wraps. If you're casting, those are the best, man. They are excellent. Yeah, I mean, as long as you could figure out a way to mount it on there. It's an old school speedboat, so you have to figure out a way to fix the transom up so that you could actually mount something to it. Yeah, that is a good boat. I like Lunds. Them are nice. All right. See you in a bit, Conrad. Yeah, that would be nice, man. I wish, like I said, I wish I could get something like that. I mean, maybe one day I'll have a nice boat or something. I know everybody loves my boat because there's nothing to it, but I need something better. I really do. That it's so hard to do a lot of the stuff I do. One day I want to have a boat with a live well. I would just love to be able to drop my fish in a live well. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I would really like to have. Duct tape. Oh yeah, that's right, Carl. I have seen something like that. I don't know though. I'd have to like Robin would have to take a picture and show you guys because it's difficult to explain. But if you guys can picture an old school speedboat, the way that they were made, and it's not an inboard or it's not an out like regular outboard motor. It'd be hard. Thank you so much, man. Oh, that's cool. See, my dream boat is a nitro. Rich knows that. My entire life I have wanted a nitro. I know it's like, the Mercedes of boats, but one day, I would just love it. It would really be nice. And I want to do bass tournaments. I've always wanted to do bass tournaments. I know, especially I've seen so many people in these bass tournaments that don't know what the heck they're even doing, and I know I could kick some butt. I really do. Just got to get at it. And sadly, you can't even join them tournaments without having those special boats. So I've looked into it. I thought I could get away with joining in my little boat and beating some people, but can't do it. I got to have a fancy boat. But it was fun. The video I got coming out with the snake, I think you guys will like that. I've been trying to catch a water snake for like, I don't know, 3 months. And they're really fast. They're hard to catch. But I was able to catch one. It was actually just sitting there, and I grabbed it. But there was a whole bunch of like city folk around that had never seen one or didn't know about them. And, I was walking around teaching them about how they're not venomous. And because I want to open the eyes of people as many people as I can about certain things, especially snakes and that, because I don't want them killing them for no reason. 92, huh? Yeah, that's probably a good one. They made good boats back then. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. No, the boat shouldn't matter, Todd, but it does. You can't join a tournament without a fancy boat. Yeah, you got to have, a super fast motor, especially for takeoff. They've got all kinds of crazy, ridiculous rules, and you just can't. I sure would love to get into it, but I know they've got those. I'm always seeing ads for tournaments on Facebook, like nationwide tournament or something, and I've thought about joining it. I just don't know how legit it is. It's like $20 for entry fee or something, but maybe one day. Well, that's the thing though. I've never wanted a deep boat. I've been in a lot of those deep boats, and they're nice, I guess, to walk around in. But I love that flat deck for fishing on, and I don't know. I'm just and plus I don't like fishing in rough water anyway, so I probably wouldn't. I just try to pick the better days. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, the skeeters are nice too. Yeah, there's a lot of. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I would take any good boat because all I've had my entire life was little aluminum boats. Whether it be a 12-footer or my 14-footer, 10-footer canoe. I've never ever had a anything with some speed, anything with a live well. nothing I could drive with a steering wheel. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I would love to try, but maybe one day. I just got to hope I keep climbing. I wanted to bring up, hey, he is on. Good. I was actually just about to say your name, Brian. The other day, Brian sent me a picture, a screenshot. I don't know if any of you other people got it, but they sent him, like, when he was getting ready to watch one of my videos, it gave him a survey about my channel. I wanted to know if any other people on here got a survey request about my channel, because if so, I'd love to hear about it. I thought that was great, and I'm hoping that means I'm getting close to the, making it to the big time maybe. But yeah, they were asking a survey. He sent that to me, so that's got to mean something. No, not recently, John. I do not, I want to really bad, but I hate digging in this hot weather, man. It's miserable enough trying to fish in this crap, but like digging, I like it, man. I really don't. It's miserable. I will be once it gets nice again, though, nice, 60s or something. But that's really cool, though. You got a trade token. I still haven't found one of them. Yep, Brian's the one I'm fishing with this week. I'm going to be heading over to his fishing grounds probably Thursday. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Brian sent me the picture, a screenshot of the survey, and I was pretty excited. I hope that means I'm getting close to hitting the big time. That'd be some, every day I'm getting excited. Yeah, it's hard, John. It is, man. I mean, this heat makes it miserable to do about anything, and fishing, even mushrooming out there, wandering the woods, with the bugs and it sucks in the heat. I don't like it. No, I heard they're not, Mike, but I don't know, man. I fish so many, even just for the big inland lakes. I would rather have a bass boat. Um, I don't know. That's just what I've always wanted. Oh yeah, there you go, Jason. That'll be fun. That'll be cool, Bob. I hope so, man. Brian, he said he filled it out nice for me, so I really appreciated that. Yeah, Brian did. He got some big crappies, and that's what I'm going to be out fishing with him this week, getting some crappies. I'm really looking forward to that. Can't wait to get down there. Hey, Conquest, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay, man. It's much as I can. I've been mushroom hunting and a little bit of fishing, and today I caught some brook trout. And yep. So, but hey, I appreciate you popping in, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, I like those ones, man. I love the ones that have the nice front deck. I like being able to stand on a nice big flat surface on the fronts. I don't know, I think it's cool. I've always loved it. My dad had a really old, I don't even remember the year. It's still sitting out in the yard. It's toast, but it was just a junker speedboat that he rigged up into a fishing boat. And I would actually get up and stand on the front of the boat, right on the fiberglass. I'd just stand on it. I'd step over the windshield and get on the front and cast like I was a bass pro. Did she really, Brian? Oh, no. No, there you go, John. Yeah, perch fishing's always good, especially coming up soon. It won't be long. It's going to be real good. Yeah, that was a nice clam. That was a big one. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good week too, man. 94 Miracraft. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Sweet, man. Yeah, that sounds like a nice boat. Yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't kick any boat out of the way. I'd be happy with anything, but yeah, eventually, I'd dream boat's a nitro. It's true. Uh, that's awesome, Brian. Now, are you able? I wanted to ask you, Brian. Now, like you're getting them crappies and stuff. Are there cats and like other fish around too? I'm just curious. I don't know anything about that area, but it seems like fun. I was talking to Robin. I'll get back with you on it. She said she'd be up for coming and like letting Ruby out and stuff for the weekend, so I might come down for a couple days. I hate leaving Ruby around though. That's why I don't ever really go anywhere, right, girl? Yeah, because you don't like to be left alone. But I might. Nice, man. Yeah, 15 would be a good one to get mounted. I wish I would have had the money when I was a kid to get mine done. I still want to do that. I was supposed to be on St. Clair today, but he called it off last minute, so. Okay, sweet. It's like fun, man. You sure, Brian? I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to cause. There we go. Yeah, that's true, Bob. I have been. I've been watching for years for bass boat of some kind, or you just got to think that it's meant to be eventually. Dog. Yeah, that's fixable. If it was a nice boat, it's fixable for sure. One thing I want to tell you guys before I forget, thinking about Ruby, there's a girl that I taught on Facebook, just a friend, but oh yeah, she just lays around, Brian. That's all she'd do. She'd curl up and lay on the floor. She's really good in the boat. But I talked to a girl on Facebook that does pet portraits, and her portraits look so real, especially the eyes. You can see they just look so lifelike. And I messaged her the other day. I was thinking, hey, why not? I said, hey, if would you be willing to do a portrait of Ruby if I were to start advertising for you on my YouTube channel? And she's like, oh, heck yeah. So pretty soon I'm excited. I cannot wait to get the thing done. But I told her to take her time. I'm excited to see it. When it's done, though, I'll be showing you guys the portrait, and I will start advertising for her on here. But she's really killer, guys. Like, if you ever want to get a dog portrait or animal portrait of any kind done, this girl, she's an artist for sure. So, yeah, dogs definitely rule. They're awesome. Okay. Yeah, Ruby, she's kind of shy around other dogs, but only because she doesn't around them very often. But nothing, like I took her over to my one friend's last fall because I wanted to see how she was around other dogs. There was like, I don't know, I think she has 5 dogs, big dogs too. And Ruby was just skittish, had her tail down, she wasn't going to bite. She was just kind of trying to keep away from them. But once she got used to them, they were running, chasing each other and playing. And yeah, Ruby's just shy with other dogs because she thinks she's a person, don't you, girl? Yeah, it is cool, Bob. I'm excited, man, because she's my life. I wouldn't know what I'd do without her, and I'm really excited to see the portrait and to be able to have it to cherish for years. It'll be something nice to have. So, yeah, same here, Brian. Yep, they're the best. Yeah, she was. She was good with it. She was actually afraid of your bulldog just because the noise he made. Like, but she gets used to him. But yeah, Robin said she'd be willing to come and let him out, and Thor he's old and he's to the point where he can't really control his bladder and stuff anyway. So he just goes to the bathroom. I mean, I just know all the time I have to clean up pee and stuff. So it's no big deal. He'd be fine. But yeah, Ruby, I know if I left Ruby alone, she would probably chew things up. She gets so mad if I leave her alone. She actually ate a pair of scissors yesterday. Luckily, she didn't eat the sharp end, but yeah, amen to that, Ted. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Brian. Yep. I had a wiener dog that lived to be 19, and I just wish they would come. I wish humans would stop fooling around with pills for us and come out with something to make them last a lot longer. Yep, because I like I said, I wouldn't know what to do without Ruby. She, after Dad passed, especially, she helped me get through that. And then if I didn't have her when Mom passed, I might not be here today. I would have lost my mind. Ruby, she's my staring at me, but she's my kid. So yeah, four-legged children. That's right. What? Were you feeling left out, little man? Yeah, but they are great. I love dogs. She's wagging her tail. Yeah, have a good night, Jason. It was nice having you on here, buddy. Yeah, like I said, guys, I've got 2 videos already up and coming this week. Tomorrow, you're going to have a mushroom video come out. I know a lot of you have been waiting for a mushrooming video, so my first mushroom video of the summer is going to be out tomorrow. I've got another video coming out this week that will be with the snake, a water snake, and some big bass. Then I've got next week more mushrooming and more. I mean, that one I got with Rich that was on video, that was a 14. I have a little folder. Yeah, Sport and the Ham. Yep. If you missed that, man, I'll have to tell you about it later, Brian. But that was you'll have to ask me about the ham story, man. Oh yeah, and the squirrel hunt too, guys. I've still got 5 minutes, so because I think you'd be up for it, Brian. I'm pretty sure you hunt and stuff. But I was talking about. Oh yeah, you just said can't wait. I'm gonna do a squirrel tournament. I was talking about it earlier, and what I'll do is, for let's say fox squirrels will be like 5 points. Gray squirrel will be like 3. Blacks will be 2. Red squirrels 1. And obviously whoever can rack up the most points would win. And, you could still only get your 5. Nobody break the law. You got to eat them. I don't want anybody hunting just to kill. But, yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll even try and get a squirrel trophy. Aw. Yeah, the beagles, they're fun. I've never owned one, but I love beagles. I've had a lot of friends that have those. I don't think I've ever actually fished with a bomber. I don't think I have. No, don't think I've fished them. Yeah, I wouldn't eat the tiny ones, John. That's a bad idea. Most of those are poisonous. The ones you want, I would wait. If you see one the size of a volleyball, go out and grab it. Till then, there's just too many bad ones out there, like the gemmed puffball, and I wouldn't even try it. But if you see the giants, if you see one that's a volleyball or bigger, pick it, man. That's some good stuff. There you go, Brian. That's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good tournament. And like I said, you'd have there's no limit on red squirrels, so you'd be able to just jack that. You could get, boom, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. If you stuck it out all day, you could get a lot of that. Dang, Carl, that's crazy. Well, I mean, if you don't have a limit, you don't have a limit. I mean, maybe I'll set a limit just to make it fair, but yeah, that'll be fun though. That'd be cool if you joined, Carl. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Mike. Yeah, did not know that. No, I don't even think I've ever owned a bomber before, dude. I don't think I have. I am kind of interested though, Brian. I'm going to have to try your technique because that might be the only way to catch them, but especially because you said those other guys tried fishing today and didn't get any. But I wouldn't mind trying a couple of my own little techniques to see if I can get them, because it's definitely always fun to try that stuff out. Like today, for instance, if you guys don't have me on Facebook, I was catching those brook trout on a little stick bait. It was only like a 2-inch stick bait that my friend Michael Teeter sent me in the mail, and I had never used it. I was casting that thing in the creek, and those trout would just smash it, man. It was so much fun. Yeah, I don't blame you, John. I I don't like to test them before I even like the porcinis. I've seen because what a porcini is, it's the king bolete. I don't like most boletes. That's cool, man. Yeah, I got an email, LToutdoors15@yahoo.com. Yep. There goes Ruby. The cat's in the window. She hates it when one of the outside cats gets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try those out. I've never used a bomber. Yeah, that is weird, man, when you told me that. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying like the Widowmakers and maybe a little plastic or something to see, because I know those have been popular. Well, it's about time I get off of here, guys. I appreciate everybody getting on here. This is going to be a good week, guys. Like I said, stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I've got a lot of adventures coming. I'm going to be traveling. She this cat too. Used to be an inside cat. Used to sleep together. But anyways, I'm going to be going around different places today, guys. This week, I'm going to go to Ogama tomorrow. I'm going to be in Manistee on Thursday, so it's going to be fun. Don't want to miss out. I appreciate anybody sharing my videos and stuff, and all the thumbs up and subscribe. So I'll chat with you guys later. Have a good night, and I look forward to talking to you guys next weekend.